Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is a Friday here in the studio, and I hope everyone's pumped for the weekend. I hope you have a weekend off. Some people have to work the weekend.
Yes, they do.
But they get another day off. They get like Monday and Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
I think I worked a job like that one time.
Did you like it?
I liked the days off in the middle of the week. Yes, I did, because I could go do whatever I want to do, and nobody was around. Could go hiking.
Yeah.
I could go shopping. I could get up late. I could call people, and they would be at work, so they wouldn't be able to talk to me, which was fine with me.
Well, now you don't have a day off, do you, technically?
No, I don't. I generally don't take a day off. Every day is a work day.
It's a day off. Every day's a day off.
Every day's a day off for me, yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Don't you feel semi-retired?
Definitely.
For how many years have you been semi-retired?
Wow.
12, 13, 15, 20?
No. Well, semi-retired, I guess, is even. I was doing that when we started.
Right.
76.
But you don't have to clock in.
But
anywhere
I don't have to clock in anywhere.
for
No.
at least 8 hours.
This is correct.
Now, when you worked,
That was it when I left the hospital, when I had to leave and do other things.
You had to leave.
Well, I did, because Richard needed help in his job. So,
it
was like,
you could have said, "Dude, I'm doing this."
that's not how it works. Not how it works.
Not how it works.
Even after that, I was working for him as a rep somewhat. So that was still working. And then I don't know when I finally phased out.
A little different when you're working for yourself.
It is. I mean, that's why I say I'm not going to go. He wasn't going to hire somebody else. He was going to.
He's going to use
force
you.
Me to do it.
He's going to get some free labor. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
And then when you work for somebody, were you forced to take breaks and all that?
They wanted us to take our break, but a lot of times we worked. I was a nurse in the operating room, is what I'm hinting at. And you don't just go take a break.
You can't say, "Hold your finger there. I'll be back right after this cigarette break."
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So that was a whole different vibe than like a 9-to-5 job. Because if you weren't done, you didn't exactly clock out at 3 p.m.
Not too many jobs that I've not had very many jobs that I worked for someone.
The only time I remember clocking into I guess we did at the hospital.
Yeah.
We clocked in. And then my very first job, I remember clocking in was dog patch.
Oh, really? Did you work at dog patch?
I did. In my senior year.
What'd you do there?
After my senior year. I was one of the people up in the very top gift shop.
Oh, the gift shop, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, sometimes we had to go cover lunch breaks down in the park for people and that kind of thing. But
they didn't want you to be a character? You would have been a good character.
I would have been a good character, but they had characters and they were good. So, they didn't need any more. And I was cool with that. I didn't even have a car then. I had to hitch a ride with people. Yeah, it was.
Did you come barefooted? Did you work barefooted?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a requirement or not back
then.
But,
I like people, and I like to, most of the time, I like people.
Most of the time.
As I age and as I mature, my circle of people I like is very small.
Less and less.
Very small.
Did you, see, what was my question? Did you remember some of the characters at Dog Patch?
Oh, sure. Earthquake Magoon and
do you remember,
Daisy May and Little Abner.
Do you remember the people that played the characters?
The actual people? No. And I've seen, like, Dale and Bishop and Mike Bishop. They were characters. I don't remember them specifically.
They did a music show, I think.
Is that what it was?
I thought
she was a character.
Oh, was she? Okay.
I'm pretty sure she was a character.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
And then, let's see. Mike Bishop was.
Yeah, he was a character.
Yeah, he's a character there.
Yeah, that's what Dale and Mike.
Dale.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So that was my youth. And then I worked for my uncle at McGoy Insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Before I could really do anything. But I'd give me little things to type.
Real
typewriter.
Did you have, did they just feel sorry for you and give you a job?
No, but I did a lot of filing.
Oh, so. Secretarial things.
Yeah. They didn't put me in charge of anything, trust me.
Well, the first job I had was working for it was called, if I can remember the name of the place, Forest Park Plaza.
What is that?
It's it was an outdoor mall.
Okay.
Instead of, having
Sure.
a roof over, it was just an outdoor mall. And it had stores on both sides, and it had a grass area in the middle. And then the grounds had grass. And I had to go pick up cigarette butts.
You were the groundskeeper.
I was, but they didn't have the thing where you pick it, where you didn't have to bend over. I had to bend over.
And pick it up with your hands?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't wear gloves back then.
I never understood that whole concept of just dump your trash in the floor. I've never understood, or dump your cigarette butts on the ground.
Well, when people smoked, we would go to the parking lot, and there would be piles of ashes where they would dump their ashtrays from their car.
Oh. I now see, that's just, who are you? Seriously.
Well, when you go, people have a lot of trash. They carry
I don't care. You don't dump it in public.
Yeah. Well, I think people do that a lot less.
Mutual respect for.
But have you ever gone to like a convenience store where you get gas?
Yeah.
And you got something in your car, and you say, I'm going to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And you go to the trash cans, it's absolutely full.
Oh,
it's
they
always
don't empty those quite enough.
Not enough for me.
No,
anyway.
So that does pose a problem.
Okay. We got weather today, right?
Do we?
We do.
We do. Sunny with a high of 93. Gust up to 15 miles per hour. Heat index of 99 today.
That's a scorcher.
Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. with a low of 72. Then showers and thunderstorms likely mainly after 1 p.m. tomorrow. 60% chance. And the high tomorrow is 88. Then Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, low of 68. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, high of something, 85. I had to find it there. With a chance, the precipitation chance this weekend is like in the 60%.
Okay, yeah.
And then Sunday night, a 20% chance of showers, low of 69. So if you're going to do anything out of the doors, it might be today.
You might want to wear a hat.
Go ahead with Monday, Dan.
Monday, it looks like 50% chance of showers, and then partly sunny with a high near 80. It's going to cool off a little bit on Monday. Monday night, low 70. High Tuesday, 91 degrees, 30% chance of showers. Tuesday night, low 71. And then Wednesday and Thursday, looks like there's a 30% chance of showers with a high in the upper 80s, low 90s. And then Wednesday night looks like low for 71.
I wonder if cloud seeding is going on here. Just kidding.
Yeah, we're talking about some
cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding and other conspiracy.
I don't know lot about cloud seeding.
I think that's a legitimate thing. I think
it is. They do
do cloud seeding. But I think, and then contrails. You know what a contrail is?
Yeah.
Comes out of the back of a plane. It's like, there's smoke in there. What I don't know if it's smoke.
What is it made of?
Could be poison.
That's what people say.
Yeah, there's all kinds.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Have you heard about the Epstein list? I want to see that list.
You know what? And people are ragging Pam Bondi. I don't know if she actually has the list or not.
Yeah.
But they were ragging, saying she had said there was a list and she had seen it, yet it's not been produced, right?
She said the files were on my desk. She didn't know for sure that the list was there. I think she hoped the list was there. And I think there is a list. It depends on who's going to be exposed.
I'm telling you, if there's high-profile people and you got enough money, you're not going to see the list.
You're not going to see the list.
I'm pretty well sure that's where we are.
He might pull out a list, but it might be a list for the grocery items.
But if you'd like to see a list of people that I don't have anything to do with anymore, just contact me. I'll give you my list.
I was going to cut your sound before you gave it up because I'm probably on that list.
Well, I see you every day, practically every day.
But you're performing.
Which means, too, I won't be here Monday. Dan, I think Beaver's going to fill in for me.
When did you decide this?
You know I did.
Okay. I'm just
dork.
Yeah, I'm kind of a dork.
Yeah. Let's talk. Let's do some.
Okay, last topic to ponder for the week, and here it is.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
If someone watched you handle a chaotic situation now versus then, what differences would they see in you? I just cry.
I'm less reactive.
That's pretty much been our theme throughout all these topics to ponder this week. We're less quick to react.
Yeah.
We're more thoughtful about processing, I think, what's really going on. And I used to take on a lot of stuff that really wasn't mine to own. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Problems and stuff. Even my friends' problems. Do I own those? No. Do I feel for them? Of course, I have empathy. But, I have to be less and less involved with that.
Yep.
For my own health.
Same for me.
And sanity.
It'd be nice to know that when you're 20.
Wouldn't it, though? Because and that, if you're, depending on, I guess, your personality, you want to be involved in everybody's stuff. And I don't really want to be involved in anybody's stuff.
Really? Well, Leslie King has a different take on the situation.
Oh,
He says
Leslie.
that I'm not as fast as I used to be.
Ain't that the truth, buddy?
Slow down. Take it easy.
I don't even think Leslie's that old.
He's just a young kid.
Yeah.
He was Wanda Maskell, our pet of the week. She used to be a teacher, didn't he? Wasn't he a student of hers?
Yes.
See.
I just heard you say he was our pet of the week.
No. I said Wanda Maskell, the pet.
Yes.
You were jumping around.
I was. My brain was. Boom.
Also, Kelly says prioritize and break down the problem. Eat one bite of the elephant at a time. People would say I handle things in a much less dramatic way. Yes.
But which part of the elephant do you eat first, Kelly?
You start at the feet.
Why? Then they can't run away?
If you can get past the feet, you can get the rest of the elephant, because that's the roughest part.
I think I'd have to get that trunk out of the way, too.
No?
He'd be spanking you. I don't know.
Now, who do we have on the show today?
Well, I thought we had Kyle Evatt. We have Jeff Nielsen here, and maybe a little bit of both.
Okay.
So we'll see if Kyle's here as well. We'll
All
just have to wait and see, and then we love days like that.
We sure do.
We do.
Makes it busier for us. Now we're going to do some topics to ponder. Today in history.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Wow. "166 years ago today, Big Ben, the great bell inside the clock tower of London's Parliament building, chimed for the very first time." Have you seen?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's good.
"65 years ago today, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee was first published. The book would later win the Pulitzer Prize and become one of the most censored books. This is a clip from the audiobook version.
Have you read that?
And that was Sissy Spacek reading that. No, I have not read the book.
It's a classic you should read.
Yeah. I've seen the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his tall, dark, and handsome
Peck,
Gregory Peck?
Gregory Peck was in that one, yeah.
"48 years ago, the White House President Carter awarded the Medal of Freedom
posthumously.
Thank you. That word. To the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. His widow, Coretta Scott King, thanked the president. I can't even say it.
Posthumously.
See?
This was back in 1995, 30 years ago, more than 2 decades after the U.S. troops left Vietnam. President Clinton announced he would restore diplomatic relations with that country.
"19 years ago, more than 200 people were killed when 8 bombs hit the commuter trains in Mumbai, India. Reporter Fergal Keane relayed the stories of the survivors."
6 years ago today, singer R. Kelly was arrested in Chicago after he was indicted on 13 federal counts, including sex crimes. Kelly's publicist, Daryl Johnson, reacted to the news. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison on racketeering and sex trafficking charges.
Actress Celia Ward was born this day in 1956. She is 69. She won an Emmy for her role in Once and Again.
Okay. And then we have a birthday cut. Singer-songwriter Suzanne Vega was born on this day, July 11th, 1959. She is 66 years old today. From the album Solitude Standing, she had a hit called Luca.
And also rapper Lil Kim was born this day in 1974. She's 51. And The Jump was one of her hits. Some sources say she was born in 1975, but do we really care here if it's 74, 75?
I've seen the birth certificate, and it's questionable.
It is.
It's questionable.
Okay. All right,
Singer Alyssa Cara was born on this day in 1996, 29 years ago. She won.
Sorry, I'm just talking now.
Okay. She won a Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 2018, and she had a hit called Scars.
To Your
To Your
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Have you heard that?
To Your Beautiful. No,
You should listen.
I should. Maybe later. Jeff Nielsen's here. We're going to talk with him. He's out in the studio, waiting area, and we will grab him, jerk him in here, and slap him down in the chair. And
Did your mom used to tell you that?
I'm going to
Jerk you up by your...
Yes, she did. She goes, "Go cut me a switch."
My mom did too, and I would think, let me get a little bitty one. Those suckers hurt.
I got one that would be
They
flimsy
don't
in there.
switch. I don't know if people switch kids anymore. I don't know.
Switching is over.
I
That's
think so.
history.
I think so.
Jeff Nielsen's next. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table. Jeff Nielsen from the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce has popped in unexpectedly. Hey.
How you doing, guys?
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
I'm good.
We're always welcome for a surprise guest. Just to pop
No, this is actually his regular scheduled thing. But
we just didn't write it down.
I didn't write his name down along with.
That much
I
better.
was gonna say, this is I thought I was supposed to be here.
You are supposed to be, but I
Okay.
didn't know if you were coming with
with
Kyle
Kyle?
or not. Yeah, so
Oh.
I just took a guess and I would have guessed wrong.
I had talked to Kyle because we have an event coming up together. It's a joint program that we're doing on what's it called? It is State of Substance Use Prevention Breakfast that we're putting on.
Okay, yeah.
But from the Chamber's aspect, we are doing just the breakfast part of it. He is Kyle, and Kyle's with NAPHE, which is North Arkansas Partnership for Health, and they're doing a whole day-long presentation. It's a whole conference. Like I said, the Chamber's just doing the community breakfast to kick off the conference type of thing.
Okay.
And it's from the Chamber, and I have to our sponsor for that is Arisa Health, so thank you, Arisa, for sponsoring that part for us.
Yeah.
But it's Tuesday, July 29th. It's going to be at Signature Bank Community Room. Starts at 7:30 a.m. And it's I don't really want to talk for Kyle because he's much more versed on the topic than I am, but it's my understanding it's going to be an open and frank discussion about substance and use prevention, and that ranges anywhere from cigarettes to methamphetamines and harder drugs and that. And if it's invaluable information. If you are a parent with young kids, you think you know everything, you do not.
I hear things all the time about what goes on in certain situations, like school for one, and that's not looking down on the leaders there at the school. It just, people find a way to do things.
Kids will do what kids will do.
Exactly.
If you think you know what your child is up to, you are wrong.
We were talking before on the break that never say never.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the thing is it's like, that whole fentanyl stuff. I was at they did a healthcare seminar at NARMC on the topic, and they had this wonderful lady came in and speak. She had lost a son, and she was, brave enough, strong enough to come kind of talk about it. She'd actually written a book. I had no idea. They spray, when they harvest the marijuana plants, they put them out to dry. They're spraying fentanyl on top of that stuff to boost up the.
You're kidding.
No, I had no clue.
That stuff kills you.
Yeah. And you got this dude out there. It's I'm sure he is a trained pharmacist that's mixing the fentanyl in a pump sprayer and spraying it on there equally in all parts.
Equally in all parts, yeah.
I'm sure it's
No way.
100%. But yeah, it's what they're because it's addictive and it gets you.
Oh my gosh!
And kids think, it's just pot.
Keeps giving them business.
They think it's just weed. What can happen?
Yeah, and fentanyls here.
No kidding.
We've had some situations where we know people that have been arrested for fentanyl, and you go, wow, how does it penetrate other people's lives?
Yeah. And the minute amount it takes that could actually be fatal, and the effects it has upon your brain, basically, it was eye opening. It's not, this isn't the old days of smoking weed behind the gym. It's completely different. So it's a great program. I'm really proud of Kyle for putting it on. The Chamber's proud to help sponsor the event in the small way that we can. But it's something if you like I say, if you got kids, you need to come out and learn about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's very educational. So
that's the most important part is to be educated and learn and to have that knowledge, because you don't want to walk around and just be blindsided by I had no idea.
Right.
When did you say again that it is?
Oh, it is Tuesday, July 29th. It's over at Signature Bank Community Room, and it starts at 7:30.
Okay.
And it's pretty much runs all day. I know like I said, Kyle could talk a lot more about it. I know he's got some vendors. There's going to be a whole program set up. It runs the whole day. It's a big program he's putting together.
I'll have to see if I can't get him specifically to come in here maybe and talk about that before.
I think it'd be good.
a good
I think
idea.
he'd do a good job of that.
Okay. What else?
Other than that,
we've got, let's see, just finished up with our first Friday Coffee and Entrepreneurship this morning. We had Matt Fay came out and gave a really great presentation about, Yeah, this is a program that's designed for small businesses or people looking to start a small business. Give them information about what it takes to run a business, the pitfalls, the traps, and things like that. And Matt did a great job of kind of talking through, because he's relative.
I don't know who he
guy.
is.
Matt Fay?
Matt Fay.
He's a developer, an entrepreneur. He is not local from Harrison, but he's been here for quite some time. He's a developer. He owns the Rush Plaza. Him and his partner, whose name just flew out of my head, Mr. Bishop. They own Rush Plaza and several other
Which
properties
is
around
that the old
state.
First National, or is
Yes.
that old bank building? Okay.
This bank building, it's
Okay.
got the cool
Yeah.
mural
Yep,
on the
yep, yep.
inside. He's gone through, redeveloped that out. It's now office spaces. It's very modern looking. It has a shared a conference room down the first floor. Really, I mean, he's very insightful. He's got a great forward-looking mentality. The company that they have is called FIG, which stands for Faith in God.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
So he's
Okay.
yeah. I mean, he very much lives his faith through the business.
Had no idea.
He gave a great presentation. It's really interesting. I think he said he owns like 150 properties around the state. And he's looking to bring more development into the Harrison region. He sees much like us. I see a great future for Harrison. A lot of potential. There's a lot of energy moving forward, especially like in the square area, and that's where he's at. His buildings, on Rush Avenue, right there, outside the square. So, just talked about the needs for what what he sees that Harrison needs. Housing being a big one.
There was a city council meeting happened last night. I don't know if you watched or were there, but they had a couple buildings that they were trying to auction off, and there was some had people wanting to buy it, but they couldn't sell it because of the appraised value was higher than what it was supposed to be. So I didn't know if he was one of those people or not.
Oh, don't know.
Possible, maybe.
I did see that they had some property up. I didn't realize there was going to be some controversy. So no, I was not at that one.
The controversy was over the appraised. They couldn't sell one piece of property because it was under 80% of the value or whatever.
Yeah.
That they were talking about the property and they were saying that the property actually needs to be evaluated.
Yeah.
Because it probably is really not that expensive or not that doesn't have that value. But
that's part of the deal.
Part of the deal.
If Arkansas law, if that evaluation has to come in, it has to be close to. I can't remember the exact law on it, but it has to be close to what you're selling it for, else it's no go.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's good. It's good that we're seeing interest coming into Harrison. From people that want to invest in our community.
Yeah, and he's got a good plan. I talked to him a little bit about affordable housing, what we can possibly do for that. I mean, there's a couple of different options. Problem is just building costs are so high right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's, it makes it really hard on young couples that are looking to buy a home. That's a lot of times that's your biggest and first investment, and when the building costs are that high, the banks tighten up their money. Usually young families, young couples don't have a whole lot of credit built up. It's tough.
You're fighting against it for sure.
Yeah.
And the price of vehicles are as much as a house was 20 years ago. So
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Other than that, we've got for the chamber. We just opened up. We started to accept applications for our Boone County Leadership class. This is class number 37.
Wow!
So we've done it 37 years in a row, and it is first come first serve. We take about 15 total applicants. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, depending on the interest. But go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask go ahead and talk about it, but I want to know what the qualifications are. To be. I don't know.
Well, there is a fee that comes with it. So usually that's the thing. Most of that, what this is it's an opportunity for businesses. So if you have, so as you look over and say, Dan, you have some great potential to be a leader, or within this company.
And I would look behind me.
Yeah. And a lot of times they do. Businesses, if you got like somebody that's younger in your company that you kind of want to grow, promote up, this is a great class to put them into, because what it does is it puts you with 14 other individuals that are kind of like-minded. It teaches you things like, team building, people management skills, teaches you about who your local providers are and nonprofits, history of Harrison, history of Boone County, and history of Arkansas. We take them down, do a 2-day trip down to Little Rock, do a tour of the Capitol, meet with some of the elected officials. There's a ropes course we do, and then we also go do the Little Rock 9 Museum and also the Central High School. We go do a tour of that. And it's to kind of teach you, it's like, here's your past. This is what you're based on. And then, teach them about the local stuff. Get you, build some pride in your local community. Here's why we do what we do, and here's how you could become a part of it.
And learning to work together or being a leader is probably really beneficial.
And it's yes, because leadership is not you standing in front of a bunch of people and telling them what to do. No. Leadership is knowing how to convince a group of people that you're the right person to be the leader by talking them through issues, knowing how to listen to concerns, how to address those concerns in ways that doesn't alienate people. I mean,
that's a huge part.
There's an art to it.
Yeah.
Are you a good leader?
I'd like to hope I am. I guess.
No pressure, just asking.
The answer to that is probably, we probably need to ask other people.
Yeah.
I'll get Amy and Lloyd. Of course, they work for me, so they probably say, "Oh yeah, he's great. He's great."
Yeah, oh sure, yeah. This program is there is a fee for it, and what happens a lot of times, the owner of a company will nominate somebody in his company and pay for it.
Correct.
Which is kind of customary, I think.
That's typically the way it works. So, and it's open to pretty much everybody. There's a discount if you're a member of the chamber. It's $750 if you're a member of the chamber. It's $900 if you are not a member of the chamber. Okay. But we're happy to talk to anybody if you got some questions about what the program is, how it works, when it starts up, anything like that. Give us a call. The number of the chamber is 870-741-2659. And myself or Amy or Lloyd would be happy to give you all the information you need, and we'd love to have you look at the program. It is a great program. Like I said, it's been going on for 37 years.
Obviously, it's successful. Very
successful. We're also looking for some sponsors. We do have two big sponsors. Kinetic is our major sponsor for that event, but Entergy also hosts one of the dinners that we do when we're down in Little Rock. But there's other areas that are open. Like, it's a 9-month process that we go through. The meetings are once a month, and we have like lunch opportunities. There's smaller events that we put on, some tours and things like that. That if a company is interested in sponsoring, I'd love to talk to you about it.
Oh, just call them up at the chamber then if you're interested. Yeah. 870-741-2659. 7.
2659.
9.
2659.
Well, piddle.
Yeah, that's okay. It's probably the contrails getting to you.
Yeah, too much cloud
You've been breathing
seeding
in those contrails too much.
All right.
Now we got more? A couple of ribbon cuttings. We got 5 ribbon cuttings coming up next month. Yeah, I don't know.
There was a lot last month.
There were. I guess people must like the hot summer months to come out so they can watch me sweat in a jacket while we cut the ribbons.
That's what it is.
I think so. I really do.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
Watching me suffer. We got First Choice Home Care is going to be July 23rd. We have a First Name Basis Home Care, which is going to be July.
Is that a new one?
24th. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The 1915 Cafe and Bakery. They
just
got it with the chamber, so they've been in for a little bit, but it's they're doing an official ribbon cutting, so that one's on July 30th. Digital Wave is July 31st. And then Estes Ace Hardware is going to be August 1st. So, we got something going on pretty much every week.
I don't know what Digital Wave is. I've not heard that before, so I was.
I don't remember what it is either.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty.
I was kind of hoping you wouldn't ask about that.
We'll do our detective work.
It is a fine local company that started up here.
Yes.
I'm sure it has to do something with
digital
IT and digital stuff or something along those lines. But
it's
sorry
okay.
About that digital wave.
Oops. Sorry.
It's all right. But that's what we got cooking.
Okay.
There's always a lot going
lot
on
going
with
on.
the chamber,
Which
is good.
We try to keep pretty busy. We just put out the relocation guide here recently. I think we brought you a couple of copies of that up here.
Yeah.
Really turned out real good. Thank you to Harrison Daily Times for helping us pull all that together. The photos are great. The stories turned out really great. I think it's a wonderful piece to help market our town here. We're going to be working on a new website that's going to be it's going to be based off of the relocation guide to help do some more marketing on the digital end. We got a lot of things they're in the cooker. So
Good deal.
A lot of irons in the fire.
Trying to.
Irons and fire and growth.
Jeff, thanks so much.
Anytime.
Appreciate you coming in.
Yep, thank you.
I'll be back next month if that's okay.
Oh, you come back anytime. If you just want to show up, we'll get you in. How about that?
Thanks, sir.
All right. Going to take another break. Stay with us.
On Facebook, Around the Table, on the original KHOZ.
Do what? Hey, welcome back to Around the Table. We are here. You better get focused.
Well, I wanted to mention something, but I have to find my photograph of the whole dialogue about it.
Okay.
And that was Stone Bank, is our sponsor on Monday, Wednesday, Friday here at KHOZ for Around the Table.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And we got something on Stone Bank as far as they are like one of the best places to work.
Oh, they were awarded that in Arkansas, weren't they?
To work.
Oh.
By Arkansas Business for a third year in a row. So it must be a heck of a good, they get good feedback. So that's usually a good
I wonder how that works.
figure. I don't know.
They get surveys, or they
It says prestigious, best places to work.
They probably have a spy that goes into all these businesses and just kind
Perhaps.
of sits there and looks.
They think they're hiring somebody to be a teller, and they're actually just overseeing all the goings-ons there.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, the survey included self-exam and
okay.
does a comparison of your bank's narrative and employee survey responses. So they came out very well in that. So kudos to Stone Bank for that, for sure.
Yep, Stone Bank's right here in Harrison.
It is. Go check them out.
I got a few little stories we could talk about.
What are you going to talk about?
Have you heard about the mysterious fake pigeon?
Well, barely, but
The green pigeon.
Yeah, the green pigeon. What is
It's
a green?
fake.
What? Oh.
Well, it's been drawing visitors from around the world. They think they've cracked the mystery of the TikTok famous green pigeon in England. I guess there's this pigeon that's flying around, and it's green.
But is it a really
And they're
pigeon?
like, wow, this is really different, weird,
Okay.
strange. The thing has the whole town of Northampton wondering how it turned into the fluorescent color, but wildlife officials know a dye job when they see one. Now you're posting warnings on TikTok to keep other jerks from catching and dyeing birds for their TikTok clout. Anyway.
Oh, the day of
I
wonderful things that people decide to do.
I'm not
to
on
animals.
TikTok. Are you TikTok?
I have a
TikToker?
TikTok
Yeah.
account. I do look at it periodically, but I don't sit there and scroll through
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you know what? Do you want to talk more about the bird? Or are you done with that?
You can. Yeah.
I don't
go
want
ahead.
to talk about the bird.
I don't want to talk about the bird.
Okay. Well, I do want to talk about this. Would you be grossed out if your phone case feels and smells like human skin?
I think I would be. If it had hair on it, it would be tremendously.
Oh, that would be really
That
weird.
would be
I
really
would do
weird.
that. Some researchers in England made one they call Skin Case, and they hope it'll make you wear sunscreen.
Huh?
Okay.
Why?
It's made out of a type of silicone that can tan and burn just like human skin. They were inspired by how often people check their phone during the day compared to how often we should be reapplying sunscreen.
I get it.
But there you go. Point made.
Okay.
Wear your sunscreen. If that's the point of the whole thing, I don't need a phone case to tell me that.
Yeah.
But some people might.
I burn pretty easy, so I always
just go
put-
from white to red,
yeah,
I'm sure.
just, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're dropping flies in Texas.
So I hear.
I just wonder why they're dropping them. Can't they just say fly over
Fly.
to Texas?
Fly, be free.
The U.S. government is about to drop millions of genetically engineered flies in South Texas, and it might just be the weirdest border protection plan you've ever heard of. They're trying to stop the spread of the flesh-eating screwworm that's been detected in Mexico. Those things can kill an adult cow in just a couple of weeks.
Wow.
The plan isn't that crazy. Basically, they've bred a bunch of male flies that can't fertilize eggs, so the females eventually die off without making any more of the worms. They did this in the 50s, and it killed them all off until now. I guess there were some that survived.
Huh. It says here maggots cause extensive damage by tearing at the host tissue with sharp mouth hooks. What does a screwworm do to humans?
Ooh.
That's what the
Well, they get
description
under.
says.
You know what a bot fly is? Do you know what a bot
Well,
fly is?
I've heard of them.
They get on horses.
Yeah.
And then they lay the eggs in the hair.
Right.
And it's harder. You have to get something to scrape them off. There's a certain tool that's like a razor blade, but it's not really that sharp, and you use that to scrape them off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets under their skin, and it could make the
Detrimental to
horses
them.
sick. Yeah.
Wow, come on, screwworm, get out. Just move it on out. Ha.
Have you ever received a package that wasn't yours?
I have, and it was a pain in the rear to try to get it to the right person.
Well, there's a woman who's received hundreds of Amazon packages she didn't order. Imagine having
Open them.
Having hundreds of Amazon packages delivered to your door that you never ordered. It actually happened to a woman in California after a Chinese seller listed her address as its return address.
What?
It's been happening for over a year, and she says the packages are coming so fast she just stacks them in her garage. And she said that Amazon wasn't very helpful either until the story went public.
Wow.
Then they showed up on a Wednesday to pick up all the packages. But what if she gets more? What happens if she gets more packages?
Man alive, good grief.
I'd be opening those packages. See what's in there.
Well, would you though? Would you be a little leery of opening them?
I don't know.
And also, if it has somebody's name on
Well, yeah,
it,
if it's
you
your
know, I'm
neighbor.
not gonna. That's where the one I got was actually my neighbor's, and it was a roundabout way to try to figure that out.
Did you just take it down?
No,
down to the
I didn't
neighbor?
know. I didn't know my neighbor's name. I didn't know
Oh.
that's who it was. But Facebook, let me tell you, Facebook sometimes can serve a really good purpose in that area because I was able to track down who it was, where they were. So I did get it returned to them. Sometimes you have membership subscriptions and all that stuff, and you decide you don't want them anymore, so you want to go cancel them, right? You think that should be an easy process.
Be as easy as taking your money.
You should be able to do it online, in my humble opinion, and not have to call. Why do you want me to call? Because they're going to try and talk you into staying there. Right. That's why. Well, easier. Okay. It was supposed to go into effect this coming Monday. It's called click to cancel. Hang on, let me start at the beginning. Remember the click to cancel rule that was supposed to make it easier for consumers to cancel online subscriptions? Well, it was supposed to go into effect this Monday, but not anymore. A federal appeals court has blocked it because of a procedural error.
Uh-oh.
Whatever. Netflix, Disney, and Amazon were all part of a lawsuit filed last fall to block the rule. And according to the FTC, there are no plans to revisit it anytime soon. So they don't want you to be able to cancel your prescription easily. Is that what you're getting out of this? Uh-huh.
It's still going to be hard.
Oh, it's going to be hard. They're not changing anything. I've never really gone in and tried to do that, but I can tell you, if you go take your credit card off there, you ain't getting the service.
I know. The funny thing of it, they kept it blocked because of a procedural rule. What's the procedural rule and fix the procedural rule?
Malarkey.
It's malarkey. All right, we got to take a break. And with that said, we're going to take one last break. We'll be back right after this. Stick with us. You're watching and listening to Around the Table with Dan and Ann on Facebook and 94.9 and 900 AM radios, and also on K26 Hometown Television. We also have a presence on YouTube. We'll be right back.
Around the Table, streaming live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
And welcome back. We just have a few minutes remaining with Dan and Ann.
Yeah, we do.
Wow, just a few minutes.
Just a few.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a few minutes that you'll never get back.
And you'll regret it. Some people
probably, but you know what? I don't know
that?
if the ladies out there or the men, but probably the ladies who have ever heard of a Birkin Hermes bag. It's
Birkin?
like an exclusive, high quality leather. Some of them take 48 hours to construct, and it's exotic and handcrafted, and they purposely make it very exclusive to be able to raise the price.
Okay.
Well, the one, the original Birkin bag sells for how much do you think?
$250.
No.
Oh.
You are way under.
Okay.
The one Hermes customized for actress Jane Birkin just auctioned for $10 million.
Oh, give me a break. Damn, no bag is worth that much.
And somebody wanted customized for actress.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, that's if you got an extra, $10 million or something. I don't know how much they are normally, but it's just outrageous.
That's gluttonous.
I mean, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Anyway. Think what you could do with that money. Yeah. Okay.
All right. We've talked about how great these robots are. I think that we have a robot at surgical.
We do.
Here at North Ark, right?
We do.
Okay. Well, there's a robot that successfully completed 8 surgeries with no help from humans. Ooh, that's a little scary.
What?
For the first time ever, a robot surgically removed a gallbladder from a dead pig. Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
And the pig was dead, so we didn't hurt it. 8
Right.
different times with a 100% success rate. The robot was trained using videos for the actual procedure, but it made all the surgical decisions on its own. The only thing it needed a human for was to reload clips and switch surgical tools. And each procedure only took about 5 minutes. Not sure if it's cool or scary or both or weird. But
I'm not ready to undergo surgery with a robot myself.
Yeah.
Unassisted by having someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just a little sketchy with
Yeah,
it.
a little
I don't
sketchy.
know. But I hear great things about them and how accurate they are. And they use them in orthopedics as well. And anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Go you if you want to go under the knife with a robot.
And
but
then-
I'm thinking Rosie from the Jetsons. I don't want her operating on me. I'm just saying.
Let's see. National. This is today is now
7-Eleven Day?
7-Eleven Day. Free Slurpee Day. July 11th is 7-Eleven Day. Get it? And they'll be giving away free
I get it.
small. Okay. A Slurpee. You can't get a small. You got to get a huge
That's
jumbo
boring.
Slurpee.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's free if you want one. Go to 7-Eleven to pick that up.
We don't have one here, unfortunately,
No,
or
we
I'd
don't.
probably go get one. It's also National French Fry Day.
Okay.
Who doesn't love where's the best French fry in your opinion?
I love McDonald's fries.
They've always been kind of a hit.
They've got the crispiness.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and I like them. I like the brown ones, the dark
you're
brown ones.
weird.
Oh yeah, I like the crunchy ones. I
You
wish
probably
they
like
would.
burnt toast too, don't you?
No,
Oh,
no, just brown French fries, just
Okay.
crispy French fries. Yeah,
you like
yeah,
it?
yeah. I like that. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
alright.
I like the curly fries too. By the way, at
Arby's? Is it Arby's
Arby's?
that has
Arby's,
those?
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good. World Population Day. I don't know
Okay.
it's 8.2 billion people
Okay.
in the United States.
All right. All American Pet Photo Day. Oh, go get a picture. I don't know what. Okay. Pet Photo Day. I guess you're supposed to do something with your pet photo.
Okay.
No.
Well, you can go to a website, share your picture
I
of your
didn't read
favorite
the
pet.
entire
You
thing.
need to read.
It's also, I know, National Mojito Day. I like
Okay.
a good mojito.
Is what is that, wine or something?
No.
What is
no,
it?
no, no, no. It's
It's a
lime,
summertime-
with
okay.
lime, sugar, and mint.
It's
with
wine.
alcohol in it. Lime.
It's a mint
not
wine drink. It's a wine drink.
It's not wine. He's
It's got
such a
sugar in it.
whiner.
If you put sugar in anything, it's a wine.
That's why you don't drink wine. You
I
don't know.
I don't like it.
National Cheer Up the Lonely Day. I think you're lonely, so that
I
you have
am
to
lon-
make up stuff
I'm
about
so lonely.
wine.
I need a lot of assurance here over this side of the table. Manhattan Hinge Day, Part 2. Twice a year, the New York City setting up sun lines. We got to go. We'll
Bye,
see you
y'all.
Monday.
Program.